Hi guys, so y'all may know that this Sunday is Forbidden Door. Obviously there's no script, so I do sound like I'm crazy when I'm talking here, but um, I don't really know what to do here. I'm just gonna talk about last year's Forbidden Door, ahead of this year's event, so yeah. First off, I wasn't home when this pay-per-view was live, so I probably don't remember much of what happened. I would say that this definitely was a great show after rewatching it back. Um, yeah, not that bad of a show, I would say. The best highlight, obviously, for me was the main event between Swerve and Ospreay for the world title. Mainly because I really thought Don Callis was gonna turn on Ospreay, or Ospreay was gonna turn heel, or just some other crap. But this was a really great show. You had that main event that was probably like one of the best AEW main events I've ever seen. Honestly, I don't really remember much that was that good apart from the main event. But, oh yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy, that was a pretty good match too. I mean, freaking Orange Cassidy tapped out at the end. Oh yeah, also that match between Toni Storm and Mina for the women's title. That was pretty good. Mercedes versus Stephanie was one of those matches that was like, oh no, they gave Mercedes another belt. And I believe this was the show where Stephanie left and then immediately went to WWE. I don't know, it was last year, I could be wrong. It was alright. Naito versus Mox, I heard it was pretty good. I don't obviously remember most of that match, but yeah, I believe this was the show that Moxley lost on, and then when he came back, he formed the Death Riders. I could be wrong. No, I forgot. But yeah, this was the last match of Mox's babyface run before turning heel again. Yeah. Another good match that I would have to say was Danielson versus Takagi. I loved that match. You guys just have to rewatch that match. Oh yeah, MJF beat Hechicero. Oh yeah, I think this was the show where MJF was in his hometown. And then this was only the babyface match he had before turning heel. Literally the Dynamite afterwards. Yeah, that was that's a weird story. Yeah, this was the only match of the Wolf MJF before turning heel again. The Elite versus Scissor Ace. I didn't really remember what happened in that match, but I think this was around the time the Acclaim started getting booed. Yeah, somewhere around that. I think Jack Perry also won the TNT Championship. Don't remember much because, yeah, obviously I wasn't home in this match, when the show took place, so I don't really remember much, but I heard this was a pretty good match. I could definitely say, though, the match quality was definitely lower than Double or Nothing, for sure, like, especially in that main event. Like, you had the two biggest stars in AEW put up against each other, and that was pretty good. Oh yeah, one more thing. What's her name? Britt Baker came back, and then what happened? Didn't she have a match at All In, and then she left again? I don't know. Something around that. Yeah, that Britt Baker return was really big, because I believe that was at the time where Baker and Monet's match was built as like, oh my god, a dream match, so yeah, that was good. Yeah, this pay-per-view was pretty good overall. I wouldn't say it was bad. Maybe if I were to rate it out of 10, I would give it an 8 or 8.5 or something, but yeah. Obviously this year's they're going to London, which I believe is good. I mean, look at the attendance they're doing for that show, man. That's damn. Honestly, I just want to look forward to this weekend's Forbidden Door, so yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just end it here. Those were my thoughts of Forbidden Door. See you Sunday, or after, or in the next video. Bye.